What if your country banned you from gambling but let tourists go wild in your backyard? What if it becomes a crime when your boss emails you after work hours? Or your government literally pays a wizard to spell cast the public morale? Sounds like fiction? Welcome to Earth, where laws are more weirder than the UFOs and constitution come with plot twists which no TV shows can match. Stay till the end because you are going to discover the real laws from around the globe. Welcome to DK Report. Myself, DK Kumar. First comes the USA, where the fantasy of the youth to carry a gun and increase their aura can be possible. Jokes apart, in USA, we have the right to remain armed even for self-defense. Second comes Japan, where peace is literally a law. The Article 9 of Japan says, and I quote, "We renounce war forever," which means Japan is constitutionally prohibited to maintain army or go for wars. They can only have self-defense forces to defend their territory. Call it pacifism or the most aggressive anti-aggression ever. Now comes the two countries, Russia and China, where constitutions were murdered. Russia, the power extension playbook, where in 2022, Russia amended its constitution under the guise of national renewal. But beneath the patriotic packaging was a disturbing clause. It reset Vladimir Putin's presidential term limits, allowing him to rule till 2036. That's more than some of you living without vacations. This amendment was wrapped by adding God's name in the constitution, banning gay marriage, and putting Russian laws over international laws. Number 4 comes China, where freedom of speech is a constitutional law. But the reality is Orwellian. The Communist Party censors the social media, the news channels, and also arrests people who speak against the government. In 2018, President Xi Jinping pulled an ultimate political Uno reverse, scrapping the presidential term limits and declaring the party as the supreme, greater than the country and the constitution itself. That's not governance. That's hijacking of the constitution. It's like watching the constitution slowly bleed out on paper, murdered not by bullets but by ballot and ink. Fifth comes India, which has the longest constitution in the world. 450 articles, 100 plus amendments. Why? Because you have a billion people, 22 languages, 28 states, and one WhatsApp group for every family. You need a super law to manage these madness. Sixth comes Brazil, where jungle has legal rights. In Brazil, the constitution says that the land should serve a social function. So if you are having a massive farm and not using it, the government can take it. Also there, environment is a constitutional right. You can sue the government if it harms the nature or slacks on the Amazon protection. Mother Nature just got a lawyer. Seventh comes a place where you are lucky if you work there. It's France. And yes, it has a law which enables you to disconnect after work hours. That means it's illegal for your boss to send you messages after working hours. An email after 6 p.m? Unconstitutional. Meanwhile, in India, your manager adds you in a Zoom call, even on your marriage. Eighth comes Saudi Arabia. The country runs on the laws of Quran and Sunnah, the holy Islamic texts. So yeah, no secularism. And yes, women still need to get permission for many basic rights. Number 9 comes Monaco, which is the casino capital for the rich. But if you are a citizen, you are banned from gambling in your own country. Why? To protect the locals from financial ruins. Tourists can go bankrupt, but citizens should not. 10th comes Norway, known for its breathtaking and scenic views. In Norway, the law says you can hike, walk or camp almost anywhere, even on private lands, but away from the houses. It's called Allemannsrett, the right to roam. Also in Norway, the prisons look like IKEA Airbnbs. Rehabilitation is prioritized over punishment. The last and final one is Bhutan, where happiness is a constitution. Their constitution is based on gross national happiness. That's right, the government needs to legally keep the citizens emotionally and spiritually happy. Imagine suing the government for making you sad. QuickFire weird laws. In New Zealand, until 2021, there was a wizard who was on government payroll. His job to keep the spiritual well-being high in the church. In Germany, weird names are banned. In Singapore, voting is compulsory. Ballot has serial numbers. Anonymity is a question. In Sweden, kids under the age of 18 can't vote but can start a political party, which means you can't legally vote but can legally rebel. In Greece, priests are indirectly government officials because they get paid from the government. In Australia, voting is mandatory. If you don't vote, you are fined. So yeah, while some nations promise freedom, legalize happiness, promote disconnection, or give wizards. Earth is wild, where some leaders rewrite laws for power. Others enshrine leisure, forest, or emotional joy. Your constitution isn't just a document, it's a personality. Tell me in the comments which of these laws should be adopted internationally and which one made you say, wait, that's a law? That's it for the video. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to know more about the feud between Donald Trump and Elon Musk, you can check the video in the description. Do consider to like, share and subscribe. Thank you. Have a nice day. Jai Hind.
I wanna be near trees. I wanna be near trees. They put me at my ease, trunk bound